Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 bringing to you some very exciting news from the world of comic books, where it has been announced and confirmed that Batman 89 and Superman 78 will be returning for comic book sequels this upcoming November. And for me, this news is absolutely exciting and a very big deal because just like in the titles, Batman 89 is set in the Tim Burton universe, and Superman 78 is set in the Richard Donner universe. And as we saw, both of these respective movie franchises made their long awaited debut in comic book form. And quite frankly, after reading both titles, they more than lived up to the hype and it absolutely delivered. They were both fantastic. I would probably say that Superman 78 was slightly better than Batman 89. Batman 89 was still very enjoyable by all means, but I think Superman 78 was a little bit more enjoyable because we got the Richard Donner debut of Brainiac, who is quite frankly my all-time favorite Superman villain, and he was somebody that I really wanted to see in the Richard Donner, Christopher Reeve movies, but unfortunately we didn't get that. Now, over in the Batman 89 series, we got the Burton Universe debuts of Robin and Two Face, who was based on Billy D. Williams, who played Harvey Dent in the first Batman movie, but unfortunately, we never really got to see that brought to life. But DC redeemed that and made it a reality in the comic book world. And for me, that was absolutely brilliant. I always wanted to see what Billy D. Williams would have been like as Two Face because we never really got to see that in the movies. And for the most part, I thought they did a really good job. Same with the Burton Universe debut of Robin, who we probably would have seen him in a Tim Burton movie if he had got to make Batman Forever and Michael Keaton never left. They did a really good job with that also. Now, for both comic book titles, we are changing gears slightly because for Batman 89, we are going to see two characters make their debut in the Burton universe. We are going to see the appearance of the Scarecrow and Harley Quinn, who is based on Madonna. Now, the Scarecrow and Harley Quinn would have appeared in the fifth Batman movie with George Clooney if Batman and Robin wasn't a disaster. But unfortunately, the sequel got canned before anything went into production. And the plan would have been that Harley Quinn would have been the Joker's daughter. Not really sure how that would have worked, but it would have been very interesting. And she would have gone out for revenge on Batman for the death of the Joker back in Batman 89. The Scarecrow, on the other hand, not really too sure how he would have figured into the Batman and Robin sequel, but I'm very interested to see how he'll be handled. Scarecrow is one of those villains I think would have been a very good fit in the Tim Burton universe of the movies because, Tim Burton's all about horror, over the top gothicness. So I think Scarecrow would have been a perfect fit for that kooky kind of world that Tim Burton had come up with. So I'm very interested to see how they'll address the Scarecrow and Harley Quinn because how does Harley Quinn figure into all of this? Because as we all know, Harley Quinn met the Joker in the DCAU Mad Love graphic novel. So it will be very interesting to see how they'll pull that off. Now, over in Superman 78, we are getting a brand new story arc called The Metal Curtain. And this sequel will handle the revelation of another relic of Krypton crash landing on Earth, this time in the Soviet Union. And it's possible that we may see the debut in this universe of Metallo. Again, another favourite Superman villain of mine. Metallo goes all the way back to the 50s, so no doubt if Richard Donner had stayed on to make more Superman movies, we probably would have seen Metallo in some shape or form. Metallo is one of those villains. He's not really had much appearances in the media. Obviously, he's been a heavy hitter in the comic books for like forever. He's never appeared in live action movies. He's appeared in a number of TV shows like Lois and Clark, Smallville, and of course the DCAU. But again, he's never really been in any proper live action cinematic outings. So this comic book is likely the closest thing we'll ever get to seeing Metallo in a movie cinematic universe, so to speak. So I'm really excited to see if they do introduce Metallo into the Richard Donner universe. So both titles are scheduled to be released in November. Superman 78 will be released on November 7th, 2023, and Batman 89 Issue 1 will be released on November 28th, 2023. So I'm looking forward to both titles. Should be a lot of fun. If anything is to go by what we got in the first run, I think we're in for another great series of epic storytelling. I think this time round, I'm more excited to see how Batman 89 Series 2 is going to play out, especially with the debuts of the Scarecrow and Harley Quinn based on Madonna. So, should be very interesting. But all in all, I'm looking forward to both titles. Enjoyed both of them very much. As I said, I think I enjoyed Superman 78 just a little bit more, but both of them were equally as good. So that's going to be it from me. I am going to wrap this up now. Which comic book title are you more excited to see be released? Are you looking forward to seeing Series 2 of Batman 89, or are you looking forward to seeing Series 2 of Superman 78? Which debut are you looking forward to seeing more in Batman 89? The Scarecrow or Harley Quinn? What about in Superman 78? Which villain would you like to see appear? Would you like to see Metallo, as rumoured, or would you like to see Bizarro appear in Superman 78? Or do you think they might do something completely different with the whole Soviet Union story arc that they've got planned for Superman 78? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.